The error E2 code in TCL air conditioners is related to issues with a temperature sensor located in the indoor unit of the equipment. Specifically, we are referring to the temperature sensor of the coil or heat exchanger, also known as the well sensor. This sensor is responsible for measuring the temperature of the refrigerant inside the pipes of the indoor unit, with the primary goal of preventing excessively low temperatures and avoiding external freezing in this part of the equipment. To resolve the E2 error in TCL units, it is recommended to follow these steps. 1. Turn off the unit and disconnect it from the power supply for several minutes, then turn it back on to see if the error reappears. 2. If the error reappears, turn off the unit again and disconnect it. Pay close attention to the condition of the sensor itself. 3. Check the position and connection of the sensor located in the indoor unit's piping. Make sure that the well sensor's connector is properly inserted into its slot. If it is loose, reinsert it firmly. Recognize the connector, as the connector for the ambient temperature sensor is also nearby. Turn on the unit and see if the error reappears. 4. Check the cleanliness of the turbine and air filter in the indoor unit to ensure the unit is in optimal condition. Remember to visually check the proper rotation of the fan. With the unit turned off, make sure the fan turbine rotates freely to rule out mechanical issues with the fan. 5. With the unit turned off, disconnect the well sensor. Use a multimeter to measure the temperature sensor's resistance. 6. Set the multimeter to the kiloohm scale and place the multimeter probes on the temperature sensor's connection pins to measure its resistance. The value displayed on the multimeter should never be 0 or infinite. If it is, replace the temperature sensor. For example, for many units, at a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius, the resistance should be approximately 5 kiloohms. However, consult the resistance temperature chart for other values, and compare the resistance value shown on the multimeter with the chart. If the resistance is outside the normal range, the sensor is defective and should be replaced. 7. If replacing the well sensor does not resolve the error, it is highly likely that the problem is within the indoor unit's electronic board. In such cases, it is recommended to perform a visual inspection of the electronic board for any abnormalities. 8. If the error disappears, but the unit occasionally experiences freezing after performing the above steps, the system may require a refrigerant gas recharge.